Colors are everywhere, and there are many ways you can express yourself in English by using color idioms. Have you ever wondered what does it mean to be caught red-handed, or to tell a small white lie? Well, in this video, we're going to explore 10 expressive color idioms that you can use in your everyday conversation. They are very useful, so I highly recommend you to learn them. If you are ready, take your notebook and pen, we're starting. Let's start with the color of nature, green. And usually when we think of color green, it gives us peace and it means something positive. Just like in this example. She gave me the green light to start with my presentation. In this context, the green light means permission. Somebody said it is all right to start something. Here is another example. Once I get the green light from my boss, I will start working on the project. I cannot start until I get permission to start. So we have to wait and then we can go. Think of traffic. In traffic, you have also lights, red, yellow, and green. And green light indicates it is safe to go, you can start. Same here. We're moving on to red, the color of passion and love. However, it is also a color of anger and negative emotions. In this context, we will learn a color idiom that is not that positive. If the policeman catches you red-handed, you will get arrested. What does this mean? Someone who is caught red-handed is caught in the middle of doing an activity or action that is maybe illegal, or he or she should not do that activity in the first place. Another example. I caught him stealing money from my wallet. Notice the difference between the verbs catches and caught. Irregular verbs. We will talk about them in the future lessons, but be mindful that some verbs in the past tense and past participle tense have their special or unique form instead of taking a regular suffix ed. Let's move on to another popular color, blue. Blue has, I would say, the most color idioms. We will mention only one in this video, and here it is. He came to me out of the blue and quit his job. Can you imagine? Difficult situation, right? Out of the blue means suddenly or unexpectedly. We had no idea that this person will just show up and say, I quit. Another example is this. I received a phone call out of the blue. It was just my mom asking me if I needed anything from the store. My mom probably went to the store without asking me if I want something or need something, and she remembered me while walking through the store. She decided to call me and ask me, hey, do you need anything? We didn't plan that conversation. It didn't have to happen, but it happened out of the blue. The soft color pink. Do you know any color idioms with pink? If you don't, that is alright. You will learn one now, and also there is not many. So, tickled pink it is. Invite her to the party. She will be tickled pink. To make it simple, this just means that you are very happy or delighted about something. I was tickled pink when I received my favorite singer's autograph. Even though this idiom is not as common, it is applicable to many situations. Next, we have white. One white lie won't hurt anybody. We know that lying is not good, but if it's something small and it doesn't hurt anybody, that is a white lie. We've been all guilty of telling a white lie now and then. This is an example of a white lie. You're taking a nap, and somebody asks you, are you sleeping? And you answer, no, I just closed my eyes and I was thinking. That would be one example of a white lie. White lies are innocent and nobody gets hurt by them, but we shouldn't rely on them too much. After white, of course, we need to have black. I am the black sheep of my family, always getting into trouble. If you are a black sheep in a group of people. That usually means that you stand out among that group. Something makes you special. However, it is usually used in a negative context. He was the black sheep at the conference. He was on the phone and didn't pay attention to the speaker. This means that everybody else listened carefully and paid attention, while this person was on their phone, not listening. Not very polite, right? Well, what do you get when you mix white and black? Obviously, you get gray. We still need to discuss some gray areas, like finances. If something is a gray area, it means it is not clear or defined. The legal consequences of this action are a gray area. This means we don't know what kind of consequences we might face, or if we will face them at all, because it is not defined or clear. We have 3 more idioms to learn. The next one is yellow. Yellow-bellied cowards run in the face of a challenge. If somebody calls you yellow-bellied, they want to say that you are easily frightened or scared and not a very brave person. I am so yellow-bellied that I fear my own shadow. It's another way of saying you're a coward. The next color we often mention in sport competitions, but also jewelry. It is, of course, silver. I'm looking for silver linings in this horrible accident, but I don't see any. Silver lining is a positive aspect of a difficult or unpleasant situation. In other words, we're trying to look for something good in a situation that we don't like or we believe is negative. Take a look at this example. The silver lining of losing a job can be that you can spend more time with your children. Looking for silver linings is an optimistic view of the situation. We are trying to focus on the positive sides rather than the negative ones. Lastly, all champions in sports competitions receive a gold medal. So here is one last idiom with gold. Don't waste this golden opportunity and apply for the job. The golden opportunity is a remarkable, once-in-a-lifetime chance to do something that will probably be beneficial or rewarding at the end. Buying this house is a golden opportunity. The price is not too high and the view is beautiful. Here they are. 10 color idioms you can use in your everyday communication. How many of them you already knew? Are there any new idioms that you learned today? Share your thoughts in the comments and leave a like on this video. I will see you in the next one. Until then, bye.